In the skies over the western Pacific, two of Asia's biggest powers suddenly came face to face. Chinese fighter jets locked their targeting radar on Japanese aircraft, a move considered just one step short of firing a missile. What really happened that evening near Okinawa? Why did tensions exploded and what could this clash push Asia's closer to a dangerous conflict? Let's unfold the entire story. Welcome to the closed letter analysis. The story begins in the quiet late afternoon of December 6, 2025. Japan's air self-defense force was carrying out its usual patrol mission over the sea near Okinawa Island, a region that has become increasingly sensitive in recent years. Far from Japanese shores, a powerful Chinese naval group was moving through the open water. The Lebanon aircraft carrier and its formation of escort ships, destroyers, and fighter jets. What looked like another ordinary day of military movements soon transformed into one of the most serious air confrontations between Japan and China in modern times. Japan detected unusual aircraft actively coming from Chinese side. Several J-15 fighter jets, China's carrier-borne combat aircraft, had taken off from the Loing for that what China called routine training. But this training took place very close to Japan's airspace, particularly near the southern Iceland, an area where Japan keep high surveillance because of past threat and growing friction. Just after 4:30 in the evening, the first incident took place. A Japanese F-15 fighter jet monitoring the Chinese formation reported that one of the J-15 jets had actively what is known as fire control radar and logged in it onto the Japan's aircraft. For a civilian, this may sound technical, but it is far more serious than normal radar screening. A fire control radar is used when a pilot wants to guide a weapon toward a target. It is usually turned on only when a pilot wants to prepare for an attack. So when China switched this radar on and pointed it at a Japan's aircraft, Japan saw it as a direct threat, a signal that Chinese pilot was behaving as if he was ready to engage. Japan immediately responded by loading a strong protest, but the situation was far from over. Just after sunset, around 6:30 p.m., the same tense sequence happened again. Another Chinese jet logged in its radar on another Japan's F-15. Two such incidents on the same day made it clear that this was not an error or an accident. For Japan, this was a dangerous escalation. To understand why this happened become such a big headline across the world, we need to look at the larger picture. Japan and China sharp and share a long, complicated history. In recent decades, the biggest point of friction has been the Senkaku Island, a group of uninhabited islands in the East China Sea. Japan controls them, but China claims them. Both sides regularly send coast guard ships and military aircraft near this area, creating constant tension. Yet, until now, both countries avoided action that looked like direct military targeting. But over the past 2 years, the atmosphere has changed. Japan's political stance has tougher, especially after Tokyo publicly mentioned that it was strongly support Taiwan in case of crisis. China view such a statement as a interference in its internal matters. So when Japan increased its defense cooperation with the United States and discussed new military strategies, Beijing responded with more aggressively patrol around Japanese water. The radar lock incident was like adding a fuel to a fire that was already burning quietly. Once Japan confirmed the radar activation, the Ministry of Defense held a late night briefing. Officials called the incident extremely dangerous and said such behavior could lead to unpredictable situations. Japan's Prime Minister Sanai Takachi promised a firm response while arguing calm and preventing any action that could accelerate the situation further. On the Chinese side, the reaction was complicated and completely different. China's military strongly denied, and according to Beijing, this activity was part of a planned routine training exercise and were carried out in international waters, where no country has exclusive rights. China claimed that Japanese jets had flown too close to Chinese aircraft, causing its pilot to act professionally and defensively. In the simple word, China argued that it was Japan that provoked the situation, not them. The back and forth blame exchange quickly gained global attention. Other countries, especially the US, and closely watched this incident because Japan is America's ally under a security treaty. The US soon issued a statement supporting Japan's version of events and criticized Chinese radar behavior, saying such actions risked regional peace. What makes this incident even more concerning in the nature of radar lock-ons. The world has been seen several military accidents happen because of misinterpretation of radar signals. Radar lock-ons are considered a very serious warning in military aviation. They are not just used lightly. If a pilot misjudge the radar lock, he may think he is about to attack and respond by launching a defense missile. This is how real war sometimes begin, not through political decisions but through one miscalculation in the air. Experts also warned that China's increased use of aircraft carrier far from its coast shows a new phase in its military posture. China wants to project power across region, especially near Taiwan and Japan. Meanwhile, Japan, under its new national security policies, has been strengthening its defense forces, investing in better aircraft, missile systems, and surveillance capabilities. Both countries are becoming more confident and less willing to back away. The radar incident also reflects a border shift. For years, Japan and China mainly clashed at sea, with Coast Guard ships circling each other near disputed island. Split-second decision and weapon that can be launched instantly. After the incident, Japan improved its air patrol pattern, increasing the number of jets near the Okinawa region. China continued its activity too, saying it would not allow foreign countries to restrict its military exercise. This set the stage for more encounters and more chance for dangerous misunderstandings. Politically, the incident increased pressure on Japan's government to strengthen its military budget and coordinate with challenge neighbors and test their boundaries. For average citizens of both countries, it creates concern about whether these military maneuvers might one day cross the line into open conflict. What is your opinion? Comment in comment box and subscribe. Close later analysis. Thank you.